Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Study Crypto. Today, we're going to talk about elephant money and how high can elephant go? How far can it moon and what's likely? Okay, but before we get into that, please do us a favor. Hit that like button as well as that subscribe button and ding that notification bell as well. We really do appreciate it as it helps the YouTube algorithm get these videos out to people in a good amount of time. And as always, crypto investing is high risk. I'm not a financial advisor. All right, let's move on. So let's get into it. How high can elephant money go? It's clearly been doing very well lately. There has been a bit of a pullback, as we can see here on Deck Screener. There has been a bit of a pullback due to whales selling and other market activities. So there has been a bit of a pullback, but that is expected after a meteoric run. It can't just go up forever. There has to be a point of consolidation, then it could pump again. This is actually healthy versus just seeing a straight shoot up and then a drop down, or just you can't sustain going parabolic for a very long period of time. So in any event, so it's doing very well right now. Okay, there is a pullback. So if you're thinking about getting into elephant, this might be a good place to get in at this particular price level because you're getting a bit of a discount from where it previously shot up to as high as whatever that number is. So you're basically getting, at this point in time, you're getting a 25% discount. So right, if you get in now, getting a 25% discount from its recent all-time high. So something to consider, not financial advice. All right, but we're here to talk about how far can it go. It can clearly go up higher, but how much higher is the question. So let's take a look at some of this information. So we're going to talk about the supply, because one of the things that is help pushing this up is the supply, the circulating supply versus the total supply. So when you think about the differences, the total supply, let's say the total supply of Bitcoin is 21 million Bitcoin. We're going to do a comparison to Bitcoin. So the total supply of Bitcoin is 21 million. And that's a finite supply, and we know that, and that's one of the reasons why it's scarce and one of the reasons why it's so valuable. One of many reasons. However, one of the reasons that Bitcoin's price is going to pump, as experts will tell you, just from a law of supply and demand economics, it's not just that it's scarce, it's that it's leaving exchanges at a rapid rate, meaning whales and institutions and people are buying it and taking it off the market, putting it into cold storage. And if there's a small supply or no supply of Bitcoin available for people to buy, that's going to create a supply shock, and that's going to cause the price of Bitcoin to go much higher at some point in the near future. If many people are trying to buy Bitcoin, but they can't find it because there's none on the exchanges to buy, that means the very little amount of Bitcoin that is on the exchanges is going to go for a super high amount of money. So basically, it's the basic idea of supply and demand. If there's a lot of demand for it and the supply, again, is off the exchanges, it's in the hard, cold wallets of investors who aren't selling it anytime soon, then that's going to cause a supply shock and the price goes up. That's what's going on with Bitcoin. And so the same kind of idea can be said for what's going to happen with Elephant if everything continues in the same trajectory. Okay, the circulating supply, again, not the total supply, but the circulating supply. Circulating supply is what's available to buy. So just like with going back to the Bitcoin, total supply is 21 million, but the circulating supply might only be 1,000 Bitcoin every year or something like that. That's available for purchase. So that has a huge price impact. So when we take that concept over to Elephant, we know what the total supply is. It's 51 million. But keep in mind that the structure of the protocol, it basically has the largest whale, which is the treasury, that's gobbling up all the coins. And you're basically fighting for coins against the treasury, which is taking the coins out of circulation. It's decreasing the circulating supply. How does the Treasury do that? Well, the Treasury does that every time you buy Trunk. Trunk is 25% elephant. So every time Trunk is purchased, that 25% elephant goes into the Treasury. Also, those 1% fees, those go into the Treasury. The elephant goes into the Treasury. So the elephant Treasury just grows and grows and grows, and it never dumps. And what that does, it takes a lot of the elephant token off of the exchanges, out of the market, which makes it scarce, which will cause the price to go up. So again, when Trunk is minted, the Treasury gets the elephant token. And again, the elephant Treasury doesn't sell. It's like a whale who doesn't sell. It's like Satoshi himself, who has 1% of Bitcoin in his wallet and it's never going to sell because we just know he's not going to sell it. There's no one scared that he's going to dump it, because if he did dump it, it would crash the price of Bitcoin. Okay, it's the same concept here. Just like we know Satoshi, we're 98% sure Satoshi Nakamoto's wallet will never dump the Bitcoin that it has, 1% of the supply, because it'll crash Bitcoin. We can be sure that the elephant treasury is not going to sell its supply of elephant because it'll crash the price of elephant. Okay. And so by doing this, the elephant treasury is getting more and more elephant, which decreases the circulating supply. And a decrease in circulating supply causes positive price action. Okay. And the demand is going to increase from people who A, want to buy the elephant token and get those reflections of those transaction fees when it's bought and sold. That's going to increase the demand. And again, B, it's going to increase the demand of the elephant token for those that are buying Trunk and using Trunk as a stable coin strategy to get over 100% yield on stable coins. Okay. So that is going to constantly go up. So we have an interesting dynamic here where the circulating supply can keep on diminishing, which will bring on buying pressure, and it'll send the price up higher and higher. Where it'll go, how high it'll go, nobody really knows. We could take some guesstimates. Now, if you look here, the current market cap of elephant is 452 million. Okay, so we have $452 million market cap. It was 453 when I did this, but now it's $452 million market cap. Okay, so now if you think about rankings and market caps, with a market cap of $452 million, that puts Elephant at the rank of 186 in the market cap rank. Now, when I say the market cap rank, you could go on CoinGecko and you could just look at here and you can see all the market caps of all the coins and you can see where they are at by market cap. Okay, and so you can get an idea there. So right now, with a market cap of 452 or 453 million, the market cap is 186. Okay, so it's just outside the top 100. Now, if the token were to 10x, okay, in terms of price, okay, so it means if you own $100 of Elephant right now, if it 10x, that'd be worth $1,000. That would put the market cap, if it was a 10x, that would put the market cap at 4.5 billion. It goes from 453 million to 4.5 billion. And if that were the case, that would put the rank of the elephant token at rank number 40, which I think is a reasonable place for it to go within the next 12 months or so. Okay. It could definitely hit that at the current market cap of considering relative to the entire crypto space, which again, if you want to look at the entire crypto space, everything is relative. Right now, we're at 2.2 trillion. So at a $2.2 trillion total crypto market cap, Elephant token can comfortably go to 4.5 billion, which is a 10x, in the next 12 months or so, based upon its current price and current market cap. And again, that will put it at rank 40. Based upon the current market cap of 2.2 trillion, it could be ranked 40 comfortably. Okay. Now, if we were to do a 100x, which means if you have $100 worth of elephant, that $100 is worth now $1,000. Okay. Now that would put elephant at a $45 billion market cap. Okay, and at a $45 billion market cap, based upon the total crypto market cap right now, that will put it in position number 7. It will be in the top 10 cryptocurrencies. Okay. Now, I don't see that happening at the current total market cap of all crypto. With a total market cap of all crypto at $2.2 trillion, I don't see it being possible for Elephant to become ranked number 7 with a $45 billion market cap. However, in the future, as the total market cap of crypto grows, as the total market cap of crypto grows from 2.2 trillion to 5 trillion to 10 trillion to eventually $400 trillion, which is the expected trajectory of all of crypto, including Bitcoin and everything, as it grows in that direction, yes, I could definitely see that doing 100x and having a $45 billion market cap. I can see that within the next 1 to 3 years. In the next 1 to 3 years, I could see it having a $45 billion market cap, especially if the total crypto market cap can grow from, let's say, 2.2 trillion now to maybe 7 or 8 trillion in the next 1 to 3 years. That is all likely. That's all possible. Okay, that's not outside the realm of reality that the total crypto market cap can go to 7 or 8 or 9 trillion within the next 3 years from the 2 trillion it is now. That is a reasonable amount of growth. Even just 5 trillion or 6 trillion, that's reasonable. Even if the crypto market cap went from 2 trillion to 5 trillion, a market cap for elephant at 45 billion is still a good possibility in the next 1 to 3 years, not 1 to 3 days or 1 to 3 months, 1 to 3 years. Okay, that's, again, this is just my understanding of it. This is my hypothesis here. Now, just to give you further understanding of where Elephant Token lives in the crypto ecosystem, if you were to compare it to a DeFi protocol, okay, if you're comparing it to the top DeFi protocols, we have Curve, which has a $21 billion market cap, which is number 1. And then we also have Anchor. Anchor has a $15 billion market cap. That's number like 3 or 4. And the reason I mention Anchor is because Anchor is Trunk's number 1 competitor. Okay, Trunk is really competing against Anchor. Anchor is a stablecoin protocol that gives a stable 19% yield on UST. Okay, that's how that protocol operates. Stable 19% APY on UST. Meanwhile, what Trunk is doing is far better. It's giving you a consistent up to 205% APR on Trunk, which is a stable coin. So the Trunk and the Trunk's native staking and Stampede are superior to Anchor. But Anchor is the predominant, so far battle-tested stablecoin protocol that we have in DeFi. And it is number 1 right now, and it's at 15 billion. And if you want to see that, you could always just come to DeFi Llama, and you could just check out the top DeFi platforms. Again, Curve is number 1 with 21 billion, and then we have Anchor number 4 with 15 billion. Okay, so again, if you want to compare the possibilities, maybe Trunk can get up to a $15 billion market cap at some point. The likelihood of it taking over Anchor in the short term is not likely. Over the next year or two, sure. But like over the next few days, few weeks, few months, extremely unlikely. It could definitely grab some market share from Anchor. Maybe 3 billion, okay? 3 billion tops, okay? So, and just to give perspective, $3 billion market cap for Trunk, if we imagine that was the same market cap for Elephant, that would put us at rank 40, okay? And that's a 10x from where we are right now. So that's kind of, just some information I want to put out there about how high can it go. So in summary, in conclusion, um, what can Elephant likely do in the short term, 12 months or less? It could definitely do another 10x. It could do a 10x. It's not going to do a 100x. But in the short term, I think it could do a 10x. Maybe it'll prove me wrong and do the 100x. Who knows? I'm not sure how that tokenomics would play out, but maybe it proves me wrong. But from what I'm seeing, from my understanding of how everything's working, a 10x is very possible within the next by the end of the year for Elephant. Okay, guys. Let me know what you think. Put some comments down there. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think I'm way off? Hit the like button as well as the subscribe button and ding that notification bell as well if you got any value from this. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon. Hey, guys. Thanks so much again for viewing our wonderful video. And please don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you found value in this. And please ding the notification bell as well. Thanks so much. See you next time.